Assalamu alaikum. Let's cook. Erin Stratman, white American nurse in the state of Virginia. Now this person right here named Erin Stratman, this is a lady who decided that she would practice the religion of white supremacy by breaking black babies' bones in the NICU, in the hospital. Newborns, vulnerable, soft bones, can't speak. They just cry anyway, so let me just go ahead and break their bones. Nobody will know. Well, she got caught, and Erin Stratman was just sentenced a few days ago. And the white community decided to give her 3 years, which is nothing. No time for a white woman at all, okay? 3 years in prison. So we know what that means. She'll probably do nothing, okay?
Courthouse lasted 30 minutes. We found out that at the request of Erin Stratman's family, they wanted the judge to modify her bond to allow her to visit with her niece and nephew. Watch what happened next. Only CBS 6 photojournalist Miles Black captured Erin Stratman returning to the Henrico Circuit Court, this time with her parents, brother, and sister-in-law. Stratman stands accused of abusing multiple babies in the neonatal intensive care unit of Henrico Doctors Hospital, where she previously worked. She faces 20 charges, including child abuse and malicious wounding. During a status hearing Wednesday morning, Stratman's sister-in-law testified, saying she's a board-certified behavioral analyst and a mandated reporter to CPS, and asked the judge to allow Erin's niece and nephew to visit their grandparents' home for a supervised visit. As part of her bond, Stratman was not to have any contact with children. The sister-in-law testified that her 2 children are Erin's best friends and missed her aunt, while the defense argued, quote, families need to spend time together. The Commonwealth argued against the motion, saying they were against granting her a bond from the beginning.
Due to the facts underlying these charges, that we have made representations to the court, that we did not believe that Ms. Stratman was someone who should be released from confinement at the jail.
Judge Richard Wallerstein agreed with the defense, allowing Stratman to have sight and sound supervisions with her niece and nephew without her boyfriend present, and no overnight visitation. The judge also allowed Stratman to leave the inside of her parents' home to spend time on their back deck. Stratman has been out of jail and on bond since February, angering the parents, the victims who have talked with CBS 6. She cannot practice nursing and must remain at home with few exceptions.
When you are also talking about a case that involves families who are the victims, we also have to remember.
So we covered this right here in the past, just waiting to see what happened. In December of 2024, the hospital that she worked at announced in a news release that they would not be admitting any additional babies into their NICU because they found 3 babies with fractures in late November and December. And they said that these injuries were similar to an incident involving 4 babies in the summer of 2023. So the Virginia Board of Nursing accused Erin Stratman of putting heavy pressure on babies' legs, abdomens, and using excessive force on the infants and lifting them while only holding their heads. So she was in there trying to be a police officer, abusive police officer, with newborn black babies, excessive force, all kinds of putting pressure on their legs and head, some George Floyd type stuff. Okay, now here's the kicker. Here's what white supremacists do. They move the goalposts and they change the laws for their own people as they wish. The judge imposed a sentence that totaled 45 years, which is 5 years for each child, but all was suspended except 3 years. Okay, and she's also permanently barred from working as a nurse in positions involving children as well. So they make it look like we giving her 45 years. But what is it? Nah, nothing. 3 years, she's probably out already. From when this happened, if she did time served in a county jail, she's out already. I don't know. But what I'm saying is it don't matter. This is nothing. This is why when I see that white people got held accountable for what they did, this white person got fired, this white person got 20 years, I'm like, whatever, man. I pretty much need to see them getting put. What would be justice for me for her? I got to see her get put in a meat grinder, wood chipper type stuff. I got to see it. I want to know that she in there. That's it. Because they do all kinds of things like this for their own people. You know what I mean? Never hold them accountable or responsible for the evil that they do. That's Satanists. You know what I mean? I thought I seen it all when I seen the white boy Ethan Couch. He killed 4 people. This 16-year-old white boy gets drunk, decides to get in the pickup truck. He goes out, kills 4 people. The white people from his community in the state of Texas said that he has a wealthy upbringing that prevented him from learning accountability. So we're going to call what he has something called affluenza. That's what they do, people. This is why nobody respects them at all. He can go out and kill 4 people. Oh, let's make something up for this. The same white community in Virginia did this for this woman who broke black babies' bones, a hate crime, slap on the wrist. And all this did was motivate the next white supremacists to do the same thing or worse. And of course, Aaron Stroutman's attorneys say that she didn't intend to harm any babies. They say that what she was doing, she learned this from her training and techniques for working in a NICU, and she never meant to hurt anybody. Crazy. A baby by the name of Noah Hackey was among the babies who suffered injuries at the hands of Aaron Stroutman. He had a fractured leg bone while in the hospital in September 2023. So when he was hurt, his parents received a letter from the County Department of Social Services that said that, we got this investigation going on. There's a nurse, your child is involved, your baby Noah, you know what I'm saying? This and that, this is what happened. I mean, look, I'm surprised that they even contacted him and told him, because a lot of times they wouldn't do that, man. You know what I mean? But 3 years, people, that's what she got. 3 years. The most that could happen to her is if they put her in one of these facilities with some hardcore bull daggers or something, and one of them just, do something real dirty to her. Who knows, but they'll probably protect her if she's even going to prison. She can do that time probably. She's not, I don't think she is, man. I don't know though. You know what I mean? And they said that they took her license. Her license is suspended. She looks like one of them people who may just go ahead and join the ministry and go act like Zimbabwe somewhere and become a nurse. And she'll come in there with a little dashiki on, and the people will be standing around smiling and singing God Bless America. As she comes in, they'll give her an African nickname, and they'll be smiling as if God came in, and then she's in there injecting little black babies with super AIDS or something like that. This is what they have done in the past. I've done videos on this. This, what I just said, it sounds crazy, but white supremacists have done this in the past. This is not made up. This is a woman right here, this Aaron Stroutman. She has Shaitan all in her heart, man. This is wild right here. Anyway, people, easy.